where the Browns went 1-31.
Yeah.
Yes, he didn't get the last say of being.
He wasn't
GM.
the GM though.
Yeah, but
He was like
under
the scouting
that realm.
the scouting department. Which,
And who-
when they drafted Myles Garrett, was he not?
But there's a difference between Myles Garrett at the time and any other draft prospect.
What do you mean?
Well, Myles Garrett was basically like everyone knew he was going to go first overall.
Yeah,
It's what they did with the rest of the picks.
It's basically Chase Young. They basically play the same position. And
They do play the
you're
same
really
position.
going to tell whoever that Chase Young will not be successful? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Like,
said
it
that
was a
Joey Bosa
blatantly-
wasn't going to be successful.
It was blatantly obvious that the whole situation with that is that they picked up the best prospect that was available.
Yeah.
Everybody thought Myles Garrett was going to go number 1. He went number 1, and he's performing like a number 1.
Yeah.
Until, he gets suspended for punching a dude in the head with a helmet.
Minus that,
He
he's still
should
putting
play
up,
baseball with that swing.
minus that, he is still
Hit dangers.
he had double-digit sacks.
Yeah.
For an edge rusher, that's pretty successful.
Yeah.
All right.
But we'll see how it plays out. But the Browns got their new GM. So
Next.
that's my line. Next.
For me?
Yes,
Yeah, it's
you.
you.
Actually, we'll go with Joey. Joey, give us a topic.
Sure. I want to talk about NFL award predictions, like
that's a good
MVP and so forth.
Obviously, most valuable player, hands down Lamar Jackson. There's nobody else you could put there.
Yeah, because they base it off regular season and not playoffs. Yes, Lamar Jackson.
If they base it off of regular season and playoffs, ooh.
I mean,
He threw 4 picks in his game, did he not?
it was 3, wasn't it?
3?
He threw 3 picks in the playoff game.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
3.
Yeah. So Lamar Jackson's probably the MVP.
Yeah, Jackson.
Joey.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jackson. Just he was also the most exciting player to watch, anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, throughout the whole entire season, he was pretty consistent. I mean, he never really had a big, terrible game. New England, he a little bit struggled, but
It's because it's New England.
yeah,
Everybody's
it
gonna
was
struggle
New
against
England,
New
and
England.
they did play at Foxborough. So
Yeah. He had over 4,000 passing yards, over 1,200 rushing yards.
Broke a NFL record. Michael
Numerous
Vick's record. Numerous records.
the only person that I could see remotely close to him would be either Pat Mahomes or
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, the Russell Wilson and Lamar Jackson are in the top 2. Which I see Russell Wilson being
But
closer
Patrick
than
Mahomes
Lamar.
was injured, so he was injured for a little bit.
Yeah. I personally value most valuable player as you still play your games and you're not injured because you're still valuable to the team.
Yeah.
If you're injured, you're not really valuable.
Yeah.
So that's how I think that Lamar definitely got over Pat Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes definitely didn't have the type of season he had last season.
No, but you can't recreate what he had
50
last
touchdowns.
Yeah,
year.
you can't recreate 50 touchdowns. Or however many rushing yards.
Passing yards.
Passing yards or rushing yards. He rushed a lot, did he not?
He had like 500 or 600.
Oh, never mind then.
So he had a good amount, but nothing.
Good for a quarterback.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next award?
Let's go offensive rookie of the year. What do we think?
AJ Brown. I think AJ Brown.
Yeah, I would say DK Metcalf.
DK
had
Metcalf
a
struggled with
lot of
injuries
drops.
and drops.
I just saw him towards the end of the year.
Yeah, he definitely picked up. Like he would be maybe an outside recommendation, but
Let's say
I can see
AJ
either
Brown,
AJ or DK. That's not a bad one.
AJ Brown or Josh Jacobs.
I would say Josh Jacobs.
You
Let's
were
say-
just saying Sunday that AJ Brown. You saw something about.
Yeah, but I was looking at Josh Jacobs' stats, and he was much more consistent. AJ Brown just had a really late offensive bloom.
I can't stand Josh Jacobs.
Miles
Why?
Sanders would be in the top
I think.
there also.
I think.
Oh, I forgot he was a rookie.
I think David Montgomery is a better running back. If you had a better line,
You always say that because he's on the Bears.
I think that is actually not the reason why I'm saying that. David Montgomery is just an all-around back. He led
That's about Rookie of the Year.
Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa.
Obviously.
I was actually wasn't going to say because it's pretty obvious.
I think.
If not
Well,
Nick,
who would be your second person?
I was going to say, if not Nick Bosa, who would be your second person?
Ed Oliver.
Yeah,
Oliver?
probably Ed Oliver or Brian Burns. Not Brian Burns,
Brian
actually.
Burns,
No.
Brian Burns and he had a quiet season.
Yeah. I would say Josh
Brian
Allen.
Burns is a good.
Oh, I totally
I
forgot about Josh Allen.
Allen.
I guess Josh Allen. Not the quarterback, though.
I would go
Edge rusher.
Josh Allen, then my next one would be Devin Bush.
Oh, yeah, Devin Bush.
He's the one on the
Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers. Devin White's the one on the Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm. Which he didn't really have an amazing
he had
season
a
either.
good season, but nothing terrific to make him have an award. Like, he had a good season.
Who would
So we all agree
you
on
be
Nick
your
Bosa.
number two?
I would say Ed Oliver.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it's not a quarterback this year. It always seems like it's a quarterback.
Oh, for offensive rookie,
For
Yeah.
either. Or,
For either?
defensive rookie of
Although
the
I
year,
would
the
put-
quarterback.
It's a quarterback.
I
Because he
would
throws
put-
so many interceptions.
I would put Kyler Murray at number 2, an offensive rookie of the year.
Why?
He had a good stat line.
Yeah,
He had like 28 and 10 or something like that. That's not bad for a rookie.
I mean, I guess.
I think he did a lot better than A.J. Brown throughout the season. And Miles Sanders. Because Miles Sanders was a late bloomer.
Yeah. All right, so we have
I projected the Bears to draft Miles Sanders.
MVP, rookie, all offensive rookie, defensive rookie.
Offense and defensive player.
Offensive,
of the year.
defensive.
In my
I
opinion,
just want to say Kyler Murray had 3,700 yards passing, 20 touchdowns, 12 picks, with a QB rating of 87.
Okay, so that's
That's
not
not all that
that's
great.
not.
It's not,
That's not
great.
terrible for a
I'm trying to look
rookie.
I'm trying to look for his rushing stats as well.
He had to get at least, I would say 400.
I'd say Gardner Minshew's over Kyler Murray.
No.
I
Yes.
Kyler
I
Murray
really like
played more
Gardner
and produced
Minshew's
more.
pocket presence. The way he steps around defenders while they're rushing him is really impressive.
I'd say Gardner Minshew's a more complete quarterback.
If you're looking at quarterback, yeah. If you're looking at player, Kyler Murray.
Oh, we got a debate here, folks. First debate of the episode. Give you a reason.
I think Gardner Minshew's a better quarterback.
Okay, we'll start
Yeah, I
with
would
Austin, I
agree.
guess.
I would agree. Gardner Minshew is a better quarterback.
But Kyler Murray is a better athlete.
Exactly, yes.
Never mind. I guess we don't have a debate.
Gardner Minshew is a better quarterback, but Kyler
I
Murray is
still
better
think
athlete,
his
better
play
player.
was better than Kyler Murray's when Gardner Minshew was playing. He was better than Kyler Murray.
No.
I wouldn't be able to tell. I would have to see a game against the both of them to tell.
I watched Minshew play. He wasn't terrific. He didn't have many touchdowns this season, even when he played. He had I think he had like a 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio in 6 games.
1 second. My phone's being super slow.
So that was just one of those things that's just like Minshew didn't play great. He didn't get yards per reception or yards per completion.
Gardner Minshew had 3,200 yards, 21 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
That is not that big of a difference in stat line.
What are you talking about? He had
Look at his passing attempts. How many passing attempts did he have?
Hi, Joey.
Hey.
How was your day?
He was 60.6% completion percentage.
I'm talking about attempts.
What's your
Yeah.
take on it? Who do you think is a better quarterback? Minshew or Murray?
I think Murray has more potential, and he's a better athlete. I think just Gardner Minshew had a better team around him.
I don't know. I think I'll side with Austin on this one for once.
Gardner Minshew had
Okay. Keeps me
470
hanging.
passing attempts, 285 completions with 60.6 completion percentage, 3,271 yards, an average of 7 yards per attempt, 21 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. But Kyler Murray had 20 touchdowns and 14?
12.
12 interceptions. That's twice the amount of interceptions and 1 less touchdown.
Now let me tell
On
you,
more games played.
what was his completion ratio?
60.6. Okay.
Ooh, that's garbage for me. That is garbage.
Okay. But he was still putting up more touchdowns and giving the ball away
Let me
less.
tell you,
He played less games than Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray's stat line was 349 for 542. 542 attempts. How much was Minshew's?
470.
470. Okay, so he passed 70 more times. His completion ratio was 64.4.
4% better.
Yes,
So that's
4.4.
That's
What
not
was, what was his yards per attempt?
His yards per attempt, I would say, roughly is 722.
I'll find
What
it.
was his yards per attempt?
I'll find it.
I got it.
You look up Kyler Murray. We got Gardner Minshew over here.
His yards per attempt is 6.8. Rounding
So
up,
lower than Gardner Minshew.
which is
7.
7, 6.8.
Okay, 64, 60.
And what I'm saying is, Kyler Murray had 70 more attempts.
Yeah.
How
He
many-
also played 5 more games.
He played an entire season, did he not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gardner Minshew played 12 games.
And the biggest thing is that with that is 6.9 was his average, actually.
Brandon just can't admit he's wrong.
No. Minshew was not a good quarterback.
How is he not a good quarterback? 21 and
Defensive
6.
player of the year. Of the year.
We're not talking about defensive players of the year.
Are we playing defensive player of half a year?
Offensive. Gardner Minshew plays offense, for
Oh,
one.
sorry, offense, yeah.
God.
Are we talking about offensive player of half a season?
I'm
half
not
a
saying
year?
offensive player of the year right now. I'm just saying Gardner Minshew is a better quarterback.
He's a better quarterback.
He played better. He had better stats.
This is the loudest Austin's ever been
What
on
was,
the, on the
what was
podcast.
their starting record between the two of them?
Gardner Minshew was 6 and 6.
Okay, and Kyler Murray was...
It would be the Arizona record, which was like
5 and
8
11.
wins, I think.
Oh,
They
damn.
had 8 wins?
I don't know about
No,
that.
they did. They did not
I
have
don't
8
think
wins.
they had 8 wins.
They had like 6.
I think they went 6 and 11.
Or yeah, why did I say 8? I
No,
was
they had
thinking
one
5.
tied. They tied
Yeah.
with the.
I was thinking 5.
Lions
I, don't
to
know
start
why
the
I-
season.
I don't know why I said 8. I was thinking 5 this whole entire time.
They went 5, 10, and 1.
Yeah.
So Gardner Minshew had more wins. Gardner Minshew had more yards. Did he not?
No. If you think about it, they had the same amount of wins. Because they
Tied doesn't
didn't.
count as a win.
Oh, true. Anyway, never mind.
Yeah.
How many yards did you say Kyler Murray had?
37-22.
Okay. Kyler Murray had 500 yards more
Gardner
in
Minshew.
5 more games.
Gardner Minshew.
Kyler Murray. What?
You said Kyler Murray. Did you mean Gardner Minshew?
No.
Oh, okay.
Gardner Minshew had 3271 passing yards. Kyler Murray had 500 more passing yards on 5 games more. Gardner Minshew had better stats. He is a better quarterback. I think he's going to be a better quarterback in the future than Kyler Murray. I think the Cardinals wasted the number 1 overall draft pick on Kyler Murray.
I agree with that, just because you had Josh Rosen. Why start over? It was
Yeah,
such
you
a
gave
massive
Josh
waste.
Rosen
Especially
half
when you
a
could have
season.
drafted Nick Bosa.
Yeah, and look at what Nick Bosa did this last season. Or this season.
Yeah. It's like they didn't even really give Josh Rosen a chance because nobody could succeed behind that offensive line that they had.
That, and also they
They
gave
were-
him half a season because they started Sam Bradford at the beginning of the season.
They were okay. So the thing with the whole Rosen situation was,
He just
they
needs a
dumped-
chance,
yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, they dumped him early and stuff like that. But at the same time, they were under a new coach.
Which their coach they
Which
gave one season too.
Kingsbury wants to run a passing offense, no doubt. He's not interested in the run really. He is a Andy Reid type of dude. Except Andy Reid now discovered that he can run the ball a little bit more. But so that's why in a spread offense you got to have your quarterback be a little more mobile, and Josh Rosen wasn't that. He isn't mobile. Kyler Murray was way more mobile, and he could get outside the pocket.
Kyler Murray is a scrambler.
Yeah,
But I still say that Gardner Minshew is a better quarterback, is a better player.
By the way, to let you all know, the start of the topic was NFL awards, and we got into Gardner Minshew, Kyler Murray.
We were talking about who
offensive
you would
rookie.
choose as your
second offensive.
second
rookie.
offensive. Which was weird because we started with who would be your second defensive rookie of the year because we all agreed on Nick Bosa right off the bat.
Yeah, and then